it's only if it's only like a small majority of kids that are like getting exposed to this stuff and potentially finding like harmful material, then like why take it down, right?
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at, I guess you could say.
This video is about Snowy Giantess RP, a fetish game on Roblox with over 10 million visits, 42,541 favorites, and 197 players online right now on a Thursday night. This is no small community. This game has amassed enough plays and reports that we can all but be certain that Roblox's moderation has deemed it safe, despite the entire concept of the game revolving around a self-admitted fetish.
Do you recognize that it's being used as a fetish game, is created as a fetish game, this, that, and the other?
Yeah.
The owner of this game knows it's a fetish game. The game's moderation team knows it's a fetish game. The people who play it know it's a fetish game. Yet, as Roblox is under more scrutiny than ever before for housing adult content on their site, this game has gone on to outpace and outdo non-fetish related games in spades. This community is only growing more popular by the day with no end in sight.
I am not going to take the game down. I would be stupid too, because I don't know if you know this, but I do in fact make money off of it, and I feel like that would be a very stupid decision to do.
According to Roblox's very own developer exchange guidelines, one of the requirements to exchange Robux for real-world currency is to be in complete compliance at all times with Roblox terms of use, which include these DevEx terms in Roblox community standards. By way of example, the following will disqualify you from DevEx: scamming, phishing, false advertising, attempting to exchange Robux real currency other than through DevEx, any illegal or unethical activities. If exposing your player base, which is predominantly minors, to fetish content in your game and Discord community is not against TOS, I am truly not sure what is. The owners in Discord and voice calls on multiple social media platforms literally proclaiming that they have a fetish and project it onto their player base. Does the Roblox Corporation need written testimony at this point?
Just because of the whole ambiguity of the moral situation, to me, it's just not an option to stop doing this.
The ambiguity Sabig8616 is referring to is the fact that although the game is admittedly based on fetish content and the community is structured to introduce and induct players into the fetish, many of the players that frequent the game may not know the full extent of what they are doing, or even that it is a fetish to begin with. In other words, many players are unwittingly becoming exposed to a fetish, learning to like it, getting involved in the communities that enable their paraphilia, eventually learn more about it and become more involved in the community. When you take a person and get them used to doing something that they would otherwise be opposed to doing through subtle means like a cleverly marketed children's game, this is a textbook example of grooming. The only real ethical ambiguity in Sabig8616's mind, which is demonstrated through his words and actions, is if he will ever lose money from this endeavor.
I try to encourage an environment of, I guess, a healthy outlet.
Looking at the start of this video, feel free to pause and take a gander at the healthiness of this community. This is so in your face that I cannot even begin to address it. Nothing about this is healthy. I mean, I suppose you could be smoking crack instead of playing Roblox, but that measure of healthy holds up literally nowhere else. This is a sexual outlet, a fetish outlet, where adults and minors can freely mingle without worrying about Roblox's moderation interfering. Speaking of Roblox moderation, where is Roblox moderation? Oh, that's right, they're in the fucking game! But I cannot express how very bamboozled I am at this situation. Why is it coming down to idiotic Roblox YouTubers to make videos on this instead of enjoying the game like we want to? Because the only time they action shit like this is when the media gets a hold of the video and makes the company look bad, which just hurts their bottom line. This is common sense shit and base level intuition. Just ban the fucking fetish game, I promise. It'll make you more money in the long run, and you won't lose your fucking COPPA certification. Now, this isn't a normal case of grooming. This isn't one or two kids getting talked to inappropriately. This is fucking systemic. Hundreds, thousands even, being exposed to fetish content and run through the pipeline that leads them to eventually come back and do the same thing. The crazy part is, this is such an easy fix. This is not like Hondo games where they try to disguise their intentions. The makers of these games market them for what they are. They are so blatantly obvious with this that I cannot imagine how some Roblox moderator did not make the conscious decision to let this community stick around. This is one of the few times that I genuinely do not know what to do. People have been reporting it for months. Gone Fishing's video for this came out forever ago and got way more views than this video ever will. Yet, the game is still up, and the game's ownership and administration has done nothing differently. If anything, they've only become more emboldened knowing that Roblox endorses this shit. 10 million plays worth of this shit. What is our next plan? I don't know. Keep spreading this information, hopefully join the gamer Discord, and start informing some of these unwitting kids that are present that it's a dangerous place? Like, that's not even a conversation that should be had in the first place, but at this point, Roblox clearly doesn't care. Roblox moderation has done amazing things in the past, and they have to know that keeping this game up is only going to hurt them in the long run. I cannot fathom what is going through their minds every time they receive a report for this game and choose to ignore it. Now, we can always get into the individual cases of grooming going down in their Discord and game, the minors that have spoken up and gotten bullied out of the community for it, and the countless connections that they have to other large games or communities, but what will that do? This is one of the easiest videos I have ever made on a topic as serious as this, because unlike other shitty people on the platform, it seems as though the fine young people running Snowy Giantess RP simply do not care, because they know that for some reason, whether it's the money that they pull or their massive player base that they have, that no one is going to touch this game. There are dozens of games just like it, and unfortunately, a lot of people still don't know about this stuff just due to their lack of exposure to this side of the community. Y'all can keep reporting, although I cannot confidently say that reporting will do anything. This is really just a massive rabbit hole which I would rather not dive into. Roblox moderation, please take the easy route and just ban this game. It is such low-hanging fruit. I would not be surprised in the least if the maker of this game gets an invite to RDC either, especially with the fact that the numbers he's putting up are far better than many current RDC attendees. Having been in the game, I can tell you that there is a disturbing divide between the semi-innocent little kids playing and the people that are clearly adults shooting their shot at other kids. Even if it was only kids, this whole situation is terrible. It is an issue, Roblox is ignoring it, let's not shut up about it until somebody does something.